Well, how about this, Americans, for another kick in the teeth? Another impeachable offense by Joe Biden. And the Democrats won't care. And the rhinos are too short to do anything better also. It looks like Joe Biden just paid off 77,000 student debts, even after the Supreme Court told him he couldn't do it. It had to go through legislation, Congress, which it never did. And Biden just decided, you know what? After Constitution, after legislation, after House, after Senate, I'm going to do it. Anyway, kind of like the Obama I have a pen and a phone thing, I guess. Now you got to figure 77,000 students, but you know there's more than 77,000 people with student loans, so you have to wonder which of the politically connected got paid off. And if that is not bad enough, a lot of people who maybe get close to Social Security, who are getting Social Security now, are now being denied Social Security if they defaulted on their student loans. How about that? Now, what does the government have to do with student loans, since they take them out with the private banks? But to all you people out there, and Gen Z, I hope you pay attention. Generation Y, pay attention. Generation Alpha, pay attention. This is why you need to pay cash for college. Yes, and that means going to a community college. Because you're all going to be taking math, science, history, English, again in college. And since those things don't change, you might as well pay $200 a credit as opposed to paying $20,000 a credit. Or $10,000 a credit. But if you thought you would get away without paying your student loans, here you go. You make a deal with the devil, eventually the devil calls for the loan. Or your day of reckoning comes. So, I don't know how to take this. On one hand, they paid into Social Security. But on the other hand, they said, I'm not paying this loan back, and went on to have a lucrative career, assuming so, in their field of study, and never bothered to pay their loan back. I guess this was Klaus or Schwab way of saying you're going to own nothing and like it. It's another different version of it. So what happens now? On the same day where Joe Biden pays off 77,000 student loans, and they're going to announce they're going to withhold Social Security for people with default on them, we have quite a lawsuit on our hands. You know, like discrimination. How come 77,000 people got their loans off and I still have to pay? Well, good question. But here's the thing. Why should I pay off your student loan when you're the one who signed the deal? I find it amazing that the same leftists that said, no, conservatives that do this dirty job, they're not very educated. And yet you're so educated, you took out a loan you can't pay back. And now you need people like me to do it for you. And since the Supreme Court already said Joe Biden couldn't pay back student loans without congressional approval, what does Congress do now? Do they scramble and start paying off loans? Or do they say, no, if they were really smart, they impeach Joe Biden for going bypass the Constitution, ignore the Supreme Court, and not asking for legislation to do their job. Or in this case, do the job by saying, no, Joe Biden, we're not going to use taxpayer money to pay off student debt. We have quite the mess on our hands. For you people out there that don't think we have a two-tier justice system, are you waking up yet? Are you waking up for all the people out there who voted for Biden with your hand down? Hey, pay my loan. He smacks you in the face as he pays off $77,000 of his favorite politically connected students. And then chances are he's smacking your parents in the face by saying, you don't get Social Security anymore because you're defaulting your school loans. Generation Y, you got loans, you better pay them back. Generation Z, you got loans, you better pay them back. For the second half of Generation Z, I hope you're watching this. Don't take out loans. Work your butt off. Go to community college. Pay for it in cash. And pay as much as you can into your 4-year school as you can before you take out a loan. For a lot smaller. And stay in state. Go to a state school. I mean, unless you are a brainiac, you're going to be the next great engineer, doctor, or lawyer, you can get the same education in your state for a lot cheaper and stay close to home. All right, you don't go to college to party and to spread your wings. But it's a beautiful campus. Yeah, so what? You're going to take a loan for $1,200 to basically rent a glorified studio apartment in a college campus for 4 years. For that price, you could have bought a house or a condo on your own, and it would have been a good investment for you. Comments down below. What's your opinion? I would like to know. Like, subscribe to the channel. Keep the country in prayer. Pray for Donald Trump's protection. And we'll talk to you later.